Hi. I don't really. This is like update. Update time. No. um. So, a lot has changed. Obviously, this isn't my room. I'm in a hotel. Um. I have no hair. I have a different name. Whoa, I'm having major deja vu right now. I don't know why. Weird. Yeah, but it's like I can talk to myself just fine, and then once I start up a video, I have no idea what I'm doing. Me. So I just wanted to update you guys, I guess. I don't know. I've been trying to do this for a long time. Been trying to make just like some sort of update video, and I just never really go through with it. And I feel like that I mean, it is all my fault. I feel like that's kind of mean. I should be updating you guys and like, keeping you in the loop. But disappearing for a year and a half, almost 2 years, isn't. I think it has been 2 years actually. I think disappearing for multiple years isn't the greatest thing. And then, just leaving you guys without anything from me. I feel like that's a dick move, and it was. So, I just wanted to make a video and talk about what is going on. I mean, nothing's going on currently. Well, I mean, we're in London for Guy's kidney transplant because my mom's helping him out. So I just came along and I'm just kind of here. She's at the hospital with him right now because he's going through recovery from the surgery. It went well. So I am here alone. That's why I'm making this, because I was like, hey, I have some extra time. Why not? So that's how I got here. So let's explain what's been going on these past 2 years. So there's a lot. There is a lot that's been going on. Okay, so that video, I made it in October, I think. So it has been about 2 years now. October 11th, I believe it is, that I made that video. So it's August 10th. It's August 10th today. So it has been a while. But I don't know. I don't even know where to start, man. Like, it's been a lot. I guess we start with where that video was. So that video, I was in my old room at my current house, but I was on the middle floor instead of the top floor now that I am. I'll give a room tour, maybe. If I ever upload again. No, I swear, I swear. I remember my first video, I was like, I'm gonna make covers every other Saturday, or like every Saturday. And I disappear for multiple years. No, okay. But I do really want to do this, and I want to make videos, and I want to turn this into something that I never thought I could, because that's what a lot of YouTubers do. And I don't know, I want to do something. So, give me a second. I hate you back. Oh god, what'd you do? Okay. So, from that video, I was 12. Oh wow, I was 12. Okay. I am almost 15, turning 15. Oh no, then I would have February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I would have been 13. I would have been 13. I would have been 12 turning 13 before. Wow, okay. I was 13 when I made that video. I'm currently 14, turning 15. There. Got that settled? Good. Okay. I was just trying to think of the time era I was in. So, 13 years old. Well, just turned 13. Basically still a 12-year-old. Yeah, that was a difficult year. So I made it in October, around spooky time. So yeah, in grade 7, I was going through a lot of shit, to be honest. In grade 7, that's when my parents split up. So that was a lot. And I got bullied a lot in grade 7. I won't give you the whole sub story. Maybe if you guys want that, I don't care. I will talk about it. I probably will make a lot of vent videos because that's just what I do. But yeah, so grade 7 wasn't the greatest. As most middle school isn't. Yeah, no, grade 7 was, I think, the worst year of my life. It really was. Because in grade 7 I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know anything. I was lost. And I was in such a bad place in grade 7. But I am going into grade 10 now. I am okay. I think. I mean, I'm doing better. I'll say that. I'm a lot better than I was in grade 7. And then when grade 8 came around, I kind of knew what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew who I was. I knew what I wanted my name to be. I knew what my sexuality was. I knew what my gender was. I knew a lot of stuff. So I was doing a lot better than I was in grade 7, but I still wasn't better. So in grade 8 I was dealing with more bullying. And then along with me changing my name and identifying with a new gender, it was a lot. It was a lot on my family, on my friends. The pronoun thing is still an issue. Like 2 years later, it's still an issue with most of my family, and then most of my friends use it and they understand it, but my family, none of them use it. I mean, like, my sisters do, and my brother tries, but my parents don't, and my grandparents don't, and my cousins don't, and, like, some of my cousins don't even use my name, like, and, yeah, no, it's, my aunts don't, like, uncles don't. I've got to say, my mom's side has definitely been the most supportive. But my dad's side is a lot more old-fashioned. I'm not saying they're all old, but they're all a bit old. And they don't really understand it that much. But my mom's family, they are more accepting because we're very native on my mom's side. And the two-spirit is a big thing with us, and being gender fluid is something that Native people really look up to, and they understand, and they praise, I guess. So definitely going and coming out to my mom's side was the easiest thing than my dad's side. I had to tell my mom, like, I don't know how to explain this to Dad. So she was like, oh, do you want me to tell him? I was like, yes, thank you, please. So she told my dad, and he didn't really understand it at first. But now, 2 years later, well, maybe 1.5, he is beginning to understand. He's about a quarter way there, maybe half. He's a third way there. Like, yeah, he hasn't gotten the full aspect of it. Like, he's gotten the name down. He's gotten that, and he hasn't used the pronouns, but he has used the gender neutral terms, where instead of calling me his daughter, he calls me his child or his kid. So that's definitely a good thing, because being called a daughter isn't the greatest thing I can feel. But yeah, so my mom, she's about halfway there. I feel like my dad is a bit further ahead, but she doesn't get the pronouns. She doesn't do the gender neutral terms like my dad does. I find it's easier to talk to him about it too. I don't know why. It's just easier. But yeah, no, she's got the name. Everyone's basically got the name down. So, I mean, unless it's like extended family, like cousins and aunts and stuff. But my parents and my siblings have got it down. So, that's great. And all my friends have got it down. Like, oh my god, I have amazing friends. Like, you don't even know, man. All the friends I have now are so great. Like, I can't even explain how great. Like, I think going into grade 10 will probably be one of my happiest years, because of all the shit I've gone through these past 3 years. Yeah, no, like what I said about grade 7 and then with grade 8. And then grade 9 was something because of the whole new, like, high school transition. You going from grade 8 to grade 9, where you're in different classes with different people. It's like there's no homeroom, not anymore anyways. And it's like a whole new place, and there's a lot more people, and there's new teachers, and the subjects are more difficult, and there's more homework, and it's just stressful as hell. So I guess I didn't really talk about grade 9. Grade 9 was one of the hardest years for me. Because grade 9 was me finally knowing who I was and going into this place where basically nobody knew me, and I got to finally be myself. And the school I go to is such an accepting school. Like, there's a lot that you can do there that's very open, and you can be who you want, or be who you are, I guess. That's what I meant to say. But it's just, when I was in grade 9, there was a lot of stress, obviously, because of the whole new school, new transition from grade 8, and there was just a lot more depression there. Because I didn't really want to say that, but that's true. It's grade 9, I think, 2017 was definitely the high point of my depression. That's basically the truth. In grade 9, I was in such a slump. I knew who I was. I had found who I wanted to be. I want to be a counselor. I want to help people, or youth, with mental health. And I know what to look for to, like, get more into that. And I know that I want to help people. But I guess it's not stupid, but it's it's a struggle when, I guess, the teenage years are always the worst for this kind of stuff, and it's so stereotypical, and there's so much stigma around it, so it's hard for me to talk about it openly. But depression is a big thing, and I don't think many people realize how extreme it is and how important it is to spread awareness and make people feel okay about it. Like, not that depression is the norm, but depression is okay to have. It's not, I mean, you can feel like a burden, you can feel awful all the time, but it's something that you have to learn that you're not alone in. And I'm trying to learn that. Like, I can speak about it, and I can help people through it if they're not me. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'm easier to help someone else through it than I am to help myself. And I guess that's just the selfless part in me. But it's so hard for me to get through it, but I can help other people with it so easily. Like, I can give people pep talks, and I can let people vent to me, and I'm a good listener. That's why I think I should be a counselor, but I deal with my own shit too. And it's weird that I can't help myself when I can help so many other people at the same time. But, so, yeah, in grade 9, I think it was like maybe a quarter into the year, I couldn't deal with my depression anymore. I couldn't do it on my own. And there was a point where I didn't feel safe. I felt that I would do something I'd regret. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't be in a room by myself. Like, I didn't feel safe within my own body. I told my school counselor about it, and I went to the hospital. I stayed in the mental health unit for about a week, but I didn't even get into the program that I was supposed to get into because I wasn't supposed to be there for a week. It was normally only supposed to be maybe about 3 days, 2 days. And it's like, that's ridiculous. Like, there are so many kids, and adults, but like, there are so many people who are struggling, and we don't have a bigger program for that. Like, we didn't even have enough beds. They didn't have enough beds down in the unit because I don't know why. They didn't have enough beds, so I had to stay in the holding unit for 5 days while waiting to get into this program where I could get coping mechanisms and I could help myself. But I didn't. Because my parents, they were angered, and I was angered. I was waiting there for 5 days, and I didn't even get anything. I didn't get any help. I didn't get anything out of it. Staying in a glass cage, basically, for 5 days isn't the greatest thing for your mind. And it made it ultimately worse. So we talked to the people at the hospital, and we got myself some counseling. Just that was across the street from my school, that I could go over to at break and just talk to and find coping mechanisms and do stuff like that. So I went to that for about 6 weeks, I think. And so a month and a half. And then with that, I moved into music therapy, which was amazing. I fucking love music therapy. Oh, sorry, I just remembered my counselor's name. I'm not gonna say it, but I guess I can say it if I don't say her last name. I don't even know her last name. Ainsley. Her name's Ainsley. She's fucking amazing. But I've always wanted to play the ukulele, so I went into music therapy not knowing anything about ukulele, not knowing how to play it, not knowing the notes, chords, nothing. And then when I went into music therapy and I actually got to learn how to play, and I learned basically everything I know from music therapy. And through music therapy I got a ukulele teacher, and she's amazing. JoJo, she's great. I don't go to lessons anymore, but because they weren't really helping, because I'm a fast learner. I'm not gonna brag, but I basically knew a lot, and I was already doing a lot of searching on my own, and I was learning really quickly. And when I went to the lessons, it felt like I wasn't really learning anything new. I felt it was just review, and it was getting really boring, and it was making me stressed because I would get homework and I felt like I had to do it, even though it was like it would make me uncomfortable, and I don't know. I don't like talking about it because I don't like looking back on it. But I wish I could have told JoJo that I am sorry, first of all, for canceling everything so quickly. I loved the lessons, and I loved you. You were amazing. You're very talented, by the way. Go check her out, JoJo Worthington on Facebook. She's great. But no, she's great, and I don't know. It was really stressful for me. That's all it was. Nothing. Not your fault. Nothing was your fault. It's just my brain. It's just me. But yeah, so I went to ukulele lessons, blah blah. And now I just play on my own. Like, I've memorized many chords, and I don't really, sorry, I'm yawning. I can play songs just by reading. Like, I can't read sheet music. That's my curse. I hate reading sheet music. But I guess it's kind of difficult to explain how ukulele music is shown. It's like it shows the words of the song, and then it shows the chords above where you're supposed to strum. So I can read those, and like I've memorized the chords. But that's all. Like, I don't really memorize songs very easily. Well, of course I memorize songs. I can't remember the chords for songs, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember strumming patterns. That's another thing. I just kind of make up strumming patterns as I go. I don't know. I'll do another video where I talk about my ukulele, because that's a whole nother topic. Where was I? Right, counseling. And stuff. So, yeah, after all my counseling was over, and my therapy and my lessons, I basically moved from that to what I am now. And the music and everything, the counseling helped a lot. Like, I cannot stress this enough. If you are struggling and you feel like you need help, do it. Get the help that you need, because it really makes a difference for everybody. It's like literally everybody will be so much happier, to be honest. Like, if they just got the help that they needed. And it kind of, like, I have some friends that they, like, a lot of people this age go through a lot of shit. And some of my friends are struggling as well, and I want to help them, but it's frustrating when they don't want it. Like, I feel like it sucks for people who want the help and they can't get it. But when people don't want help, it's right there in front of them. And I don't know, it's just hard for me to understand why you wouldn't take it. Like, I guess it's just me, but I don't know. Anyway, next topic. No, but so yeah, grade 9 was an epic whirlwind of emotions. That's all I have to say about that. That's basically the definition of grade 9 was an epic whirlwind of emotions. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, so now going into grade 10, it's 2018, almost 2019, a couple months. Wow. I'm just like having a realization. That's a lot. Wow, okay. Yeah. So, I guess we just move on from that. Honestly, I don't know if I can make any promises. I don't know if I'm even gonna upload this video, to be honest. I'm going to. I have to. But, yeah, this was difficult. But it needed to be done, and I wanted to do it, and it's been dragged out for way too long, so I had to do it. So I guess I haven't told you the name yet. So my name that I changed it to is Willow. Willow. Like a tree. Yes, like a tree. But yeah, so singing videos about that. I don't know. I don't know, let's be honest. I want to keep singing videos to Saturdays. I do. But I don't know how often that's going to be. Vlog type videos I feel like I should do on Wednesdays. Then I can be like in the middle of the week, kind of tell you what happened at the last half of the week and then the first half of the week. And then, do that every Wednesday. Oh. Every Wednesday, every other Saturday. That doesn't seem too difficult, does it? No? Yes? I don't know. But, and then, I don't know, event videos that I make might go up whenever I make them. So, I'm gonna have a wacky upload schedule, let's be honest. But, yeah, so this video is going up on a Saturday. So, I don't know, man. Hell, I don't even know if I might make vlogs. Or maybe, I guess, like, the vlogs I make throughout the half the week and then the next half of the week can all go into my Wednesday videos. Yes, I'm gonna need a computer. Oh, right. My sister just finished wiping viruses from my computer, so that way I can edit. Yay! Everything's falling into place. So, I guess a new era begins. Well, yeah. There you have it. I'm not going to edit this video, so it's fully authentic. I'm going to have a lot of weird moments of just me awkwardly laughing at myself. But, see. But yeah, I'm not going to edit it because 1, I don't want to. 2, I don't have time. Well, I do, but I don't want to. And 3, I just don't have the software on my phone /space. And I don't have a computer with me. So you're gonna have to deal with it being shitty. Also, don't mind my camera down there. That's ketchup under my screen. I won't get into the story. But I guess that's it. I guess that's my update video. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna close off videos now. Am I doing Bear Claw? Did I do that in my last video? I don't even remember. I didn't watch it. Because I don't like myself singing. Trying to think of an outro. This is unedited, so I'm not... I can't ramble. Oh my god, it's been half an hour. Okay, yeah, so... I don't have an outro. Let me pause for a second. I'm gonna pause the video. See, this isn't edited. I'm just gonna pause it, okay? Boop. I guess we're going with the original Bear Claw. Or Bear Paw. Bear Paw. Wow. Bear Paw or Bear Claw? Vote in the comments. So yeah. Peace. And good night. Good morning. Good evening. Doesn't matter. Good afternoon. Wherever you are. Have a good time. Be good. Be positive. PMA. Jacksepticeye. Wait, where's Sam? Sam is there. There's Sam. Boop. Yes, I got one shot. The cord keeps catching on me. Okay, good. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Have a good time. Love you. Goodbye.